They say when good works disrupt bad profits, enemies are never far behind. The same can be said in connection with the latest controversy Karnataka is witnessing. Sri Dharmsthala Manjunatheshwara temple has been more than a place of prayer. It has been a force for transformation, feeding the hungry, freeing families from debt, educating rural youth, and breaking the chains of addiction. But today, its sacred name is being dragged into controversy, not by accident, but by design. One unproven, untested allegation has been amplified into a storm that threatens to overshadow decades of service. Behind the noise lies a hard truth. This is not the innocent pursuit of justice. It is a calculated strike at an institution that has quietly dismantled some of Karnataka's most entrenched systems of exploitation. For decades, predatory moneylenders thrived, charging desperate families interest rates as high as 60% a year. Then came Dharmsthala's SKDRDP, offering microfinance loans at just 12%, freeing lakhs from lifelong debt traps. Every loan repaid was a profit lost for these lenders. Their resentment runs deep. Through its Jana Jagruti Vedike campaign, Dharmsthala waged a relentless battle against alcohol addiction. Over 1.3 lakh individuals have been treated, and Navajivi Samithis now sustain sobriety in hundreds of villages. Liquor syndicates saw their sales drop and their anger rise. The temple's welfare work, from free healthcare and mass marriages to education and self-help groups, has made rural communities self-reliant. And in doing so, it has cut into the influence of aggressive conversion lobbies that preyed on poverty and desperation. Today, these forces, moneylenders, liquor cartels, and conversion networks find themselves on the same side. Different businesses, one goal: tarnish Dharmsthala's name and weaken its impact. Certain media narratives have played straight into their hands, amplifying allegations while ignoring facts, context, and the temple's unparalleled record of service. Dharmsthala's achievements are staggering. Over 6 million self-help group members empowered. Rupees 110 crore in pensions for the elderly and infirm. Rupees 37.85 crore to dairy cooperatives, boosting rural incomes. Mass marriages that eliminate dowry and caste barriers. Affordable medical care under the SDM Medical Trust. This isn't just charity. It's a blueprint for dismantling poverty. And that is why it has made powerful enemies. Now, this is not merely an attack on one temple. It is an assault on a model that has lifted over 2.3 million people out of poverty, broken the grip of addiction, and restored dignity to countless lives. The House of Dharma stands accused not because it failed, but because it succeeded. And as the storm rages, one question must be asked. Is this truly about justice, or about punishing those who dare to challenge the profiteers of poverty, addiction, and division?
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.